All the board game tables of all the streaming sites of all the world, she had to walk up to mine. She told me her name was Lirie. Didn't that just make sense? I was leery of my chance to survive in this case. This dame came up dressed all in the pinks and blues of a sunrise, but I should have remembered the old saying. Pink sky in the morning, good words warning. See, the trouble with dames is trouble. I could see she was trouble from the tips of her cat ears to the worm of the string she used as a belt, which should have clued me into the fact that she'd lead me on a merry chase lift that let me wrapped around her fingers. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Name's Loxley. When I'm not drinking hard liquor, I'm playing hard board game. Welcome to Noir. Good grief. I've been chewing gravel all afternoon.
Right.
I've been chewing gravel all afternoon for that one.
Excellent. It definitely paid off.
I'm glad.
Hello.
I'm glad. And thank you very much for the subscribe. That is I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that to happen before we start. You had suggested that there might be something happening, but that's very generous of you. Thank you.
Nah, why would I do that? No, you are more than welcome. Congratulations on hitting affiliate.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to. I was very surprised. I didn't actually know that I was going to. I guess I just. I've definitely been on a bit of a let's try and get it before the end of May. I was very surprised on the 1st of May when the email came through and it's like, there? Okay, well, that's a
Hey,
thing.
a nice surprise.
It was a very nice surprise. A nice surprise, only mildly tempered by the fact that I then spent the next hour actually reading through Twitch's terms of service. Has anybody else read those?
Yes, the
I don't know.
contract.
Yes, the contractual bits.
I actually did read it.
Did you read it before you had before you were offered an affiliate?
I may have. just so I wanted to know what it entailed. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, there is. Let me. Chat is not in black and white. There we go. Chat's now in black and white.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, I'm actually very happy with how this looks.
It's great.
Like, I need to now play more noir themed games because, like, this just is an aesthetic I can get behind.
Yeah, this is really cool. I love the office theme in the background as well.
Yes, thank you very much to the person whose name I could probably find. Thank you very much to Michelle Ding, who uploaded this royalty and attribution free.
Nice. Yes, I'm ready to cover the stream window with my game window, so I'm not cheating.
Oh, that is absolutely fine. Okay, that is absolutely fine. So yeah, so you actually chose this game because we were going to do this last week during Tabletopia's freebie week,
Yeah.
and so you had a look at the games on offer, and you found Noir, and yeah, it looks kind of cool. There's a bit of a like almost chess element to it in terms of the layout.
It seemed a lot of like strategy and memory, but it also seemed pretty easy to pick up. So I thought, oh, that'd be a good one to try.
Yes. Are you ready to be back in full color, and we'll go over to the game screen?
Yes.
Okay, marvelous. Ta-da! I need to quickly set the chat text color to be white because it'll show up better. Because what I found is that Streamlabs... Sorry, this is like very behind the curtain in terms of getting everything sorted. Yeah, Streamlabs does not produce two separate URLs for if you want multiple chat boxes, which you'd think would be very useful, but no, sadly not. Such is the way. So how are you doing tonight, by the way? I feel like I had this really nice start, and then it's like, oh, I've forgotten all of the actual hosting bits. Good evening.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm doing well. I've been looking forward to this. I kept looking through the rules, thinking, oh, this is going to be fun to play. So
yeah, I have looked through the rules. It does seem quite fun. I also have the rules up with me just to be on the safe side because
excellent.
Yes.
It's probably a good idea to go through them first anyway.
Yeah,
before
absolutely.
We start.
Well, this is actually it's quite cool because there's a lot of game. It's actually like what 6 games in one. So you kind of have the same setup because you got Killer vs Inspector, Hitman vs Sleuth, Spy Tag, Master Thief versus Chief of Police, FBI versus Mafia, Heist. You know, like it starts at just like 2 players for 3 of the games, and then you get into like 3 to 9, 6 to 8, 5, 6 or 7 players. Actually, quite generous in terms of what's actually in the box.
It is. It's a really cool concept.
Mm.
I think that's the kind of thing you have a lot more flexibility with when it's like card-based games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there's so many different ways you can use a deck of cards.
Mm.
I mean, like, even if you just think of like a regular deck of cards, there are so many games you can play with them.
Yes, absolutely. Do you play? I'm sure we talked about this last time. You actually have a bit of a board game collection, don't you?
I do. I have quite a few. I haven't been able to play some for quite a while, like in person.
Yeah, I mean, who amongst us has really?
Yeah. But yeah, I've got a couple. I've got Betrayal at House on the Hill, which is a very fun game to play. I love that one. I've got Takenoko.
Oh, I love Takenoko.
Where you're I love Takenoko.
Tiny
You've
little
got a
pandas. They're adorable.
panda eating bamboo.
Yep.
That game is very, very fun.
It's one of
I've
the
also played a fair bit of Ticket to Ride.
including on this channel.
Yes, which I have the digital one for as well.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, this is Lirie. She shares the joys of having the fancy English accent.
Yes.
You're also very much of the God, that Noir voice is coming back.
Your poor throat.
Yeah, to be honest, it's absolutely fine. I think it's just I've actually also been in meetings all day at work, so
Oh, fun.
it's fine. It's just you've got lots of talking to be done.
Yep.
So yes, Lirie, you also do lots of very chill and comfy streams on your side of things, don't you?
I do, thank you. I like to try and get a chill atmosphere going. I tend to play mostly puzzle games because I started like, oh yeah, I'm a variety streamer. I've pretty much only been playing puzzle games.
Yeah,
Like
well, I mean,
to
you know,
flex the old brain cells every now and then.
that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, I am definitely not one to speak. I literally put my game type of choice in my username, so
Yes.
like, yeah,
Good thing to do.
Hmm?
A good thing to do. You're just like, yeah, this is me. I'm
Yep.
playing board games.
Yep.
I'm a goat. What of it?
Exactly. Right. So, as you can see, we have got 25 suspects laid out in front of us, of whom Lirie has got a card in her hand, which shows her identity. On Lirie's turn, she's going to be able to do one of a few things. She's going to always start by making a kill, and that kill always needs to be directly surrounding you, so kind of in a square
like,
around you.
If I was Marion, I'd be able to kill anyone from like Geneva, Irma, San Quentin, all the way around.
Yeah. At the same time as the inspector, I will be trying to accuse or exonerate subjects in pretty much the same way. You'll be able to... So you'll start with a kill, and then you'll be able to either shift the board around to kind of hide yourself. You can kill adjacent suspects, and you can attempt to disguise yourself, which is an interesting one. I will also be choosing an identity after the killer has killed for the first time, with my hand down at the bottom of the screen. I will be able to accuse surrounding me. Ultimately, the aim of the game is for me to find Lirie before Lirie kills me.
I was going to say a game of cat and mouse. It's more of a game of cat and goat, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a great analogy up until the point where we suddenly
Doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Yep. Okay. So I think actually we might as well just start straight away. Would you like to?
All right.
Would you like to make your first kill? Also interesting because it's not usually the cat that's. Okay, so to be honest, much in the same way that you are only able to kill in a circle around you, I now know that one of these
Yep.
8 need to be the guilty party. I'm also just working out if anyone in my hand who actually matches up with, because that would actually make things.
Yeah, it's tough because you want to be close to me, but you don't want to be too close and risk getting killed
Absolutely.
before you find me.
Work out
basically trying to work out who's kind of on the edge or nearby. Okay. So, just because I think I need to have the other cards in my hand, I'm gonna just put that one there. So, I'm gonna trust that you will
Yes.
not hover over and flip the inspector's identity.
I mean, I could.
You absolutely could.
I could. I'm not going to, but I could.
Okay, so then my first turn, and if my person is killed, I lose the game. Others I keep in my hand, and
Because we can only do one action a turn, can't we?
you absolutely can. I think that is the entirety of my turn. Yes, so that is the entirety of my turn. So it's
Having
now
your
on
against.
to you.
All right.
So the thing is, one thing that you can do as time goes by is you can either shift or collapse the board, whereby you'll move certain people up and down. So effectively, you remove the deceased cards from play, and we move people up on that basis, which can potentially move you to other areas of the board.
I wonder how the shift collapse works in this, actually.
I'm gonna guess we have to just do it
Like how we-
manually.
Yeah, we might have to just do it manually. That makes sense. But, decisions. Your turn, Inspector.
Ah, interesting. That very much narrows down who it could be. Now the issue is not so much getting is actually not so much finding out who you are as getting near enough to you. But then again, are you trying to get me near and play things out? Because currently I've narrowed it down to about 4 based on those 2 first kills.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just trying to quickly go through the exonerate powers. So I can draw one
Yes.
card from the evidence deck into my evidence hand. I can then discard any of the cards in my hand face up. If the discarded suspect is alive, I can place the evidence card over their suspect card. So I actually... let anybody... You know what? I'm actually going to start by doing that. Oh, I did not put you into my hand.
I guess that works so that it now that you know it's not that person for me, and I know that that is not you as well. So
It's very true.
kind of works for both.
Yeah, absolutely. But also I get to then canvas for the killer. So I can I basically can ask you if you are in the space surrounding that, and you're just answering yes or no.
Yes.
So I am going to lay down it also kind of erases areas of the board that you are possibly going to be. So
Yes.
so to make this a bit more visual, if I were, for example, to choose to play Trevor as innocent.
You know I can't be Trevor now.
Well, I know I can't be. I know you can't be Trevor, but when I canvas, that means that I am asking, are you any of these cards surrounding Trevor?
I am not.
Cool. Over to you. So you can also canvas for me.
You already knew that, I'm pretty sure.
I
but-
did already know that. I mean, it would be somewhat difficult
Yes.
if you were.
Good example, though.
Well, it's also
Right, what I'm gonna do...
chat may learn that may note that I didn't have the best selection of cards in my
yeah.
hand in order to make that.
That's a shame. Well, I am gonna do a shift. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift everything up.
Ah. Interesting. So the question becomes, have you just moved yourself downtown, as it were? Or are you trying to throw me off the case? Off the scent?
Hee 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 hee.
Instead, I could potentially... That was not meant to be, but... Ignore that.
I didn't see anything.
I can exonerate Udstad. Are you surrounding Udstad?
No.
Ah.
My go?
It is yes.
Do-do-do.
Okay, so this is actually quite cool. Like I'm really sorry. I was always thought it would be good, but it is very much. I'm starting to work out how the gameplay works, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's really fun. There's a fair deal of strategy involved. I like it.
Yeah, and like I've already managed to narrow it down to like there's only 2 people I think you can possibly be.
Yep.
And then the question is going to be getting myself to you.
Yes.
There's not currently enough people to collapse the board. Because collapsing requires something in every... Effectively, you'd need 5 rows or 5 columns to be filled, because collapsing the board is removing the seat. So what I am going to do... Yeah, I'm going to... see what this does.
Ooh.
Your turn.
And I am going to disguise myself.
Oh, so explain disguising to me.
Yes, the disguising is I look at the top card of the evidence deck, and if that person is still alive on the board, that is now my identity, and I discard my old one.
Ah.
If they're dead, I have to keep the old identity and just like put it back down on the discard pile. But as it is, this person's alive. My old identity is discarded.
Aha. Do you have to... And because that's your entire action, then I'm now kind of left with without a lead. And so I had basically I had narrowed it down to either Christoph or Linus. So I was curious to see what would happen in the event that I moved one of them to another place on the board.
Yep.
Interesting.
Would have narrowed it down too much, you would have got me.
Oh yeah, it's the
But this cat's been out in the streets a while. I know how to look after myself.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go back to the evidence locker. See if we can't exonerate anybody else.
Because you also have the advantage of having some of the cards in your hand that you know are innocent.
It's very
as
true.
well, so you can narrow it down a bit more through that.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where I'm trying to. But again, you definitely have the advantage right now because right now,
Yes, haha.
aside from anybody who is dead or already marked innocent, you could be anywhere.
Oh wait, I needed to place that on the board. Whoops,
Oh, that makes sense.
because he's still alive.
I'm gonna exonerate Clive and ask and canvass around Clive.
Nope.
Oh, interesting. Of course, all my I guess the benefit of this new change is that now all the previous exoneration doesn't matter because it was all relating to Kristoff,
Yep.
and yeah, you're no longer Kristoff.
Poor Kristoff.
Indeed. Okay. Yeah. Where would you like to? What?
Right.
Presumably, who would you like to kill? Or would you like to shift the board?
I want to kill.
Oh. It's also kind of fascinating because now I can't canvas around Udstad again.
Oh yeah, so I've got to go for a different one.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. So it's worth pointing out, you know that if you kill an exonerated suspect, you also canvass that space for the inspector. So you can try and find me if you kill one of the innocents.
Ah,
Just to make you aware of that one.
that makes sense.
But yeah, so you could be... I mean, you're narrowing down who you could be, but certainly, like, I would not be able to accuse... if I would accuse Phoebe or Baron, it would be outside of scope. Also, if you are Phoebe, then that is a problem because right now there's no way for me to actually accuse you, or because I can't get next to you.
Yeah, unless you shift it over. There's a lot to think about. It's really cool.
There is, and there's also trying to work out who's like where you can actually risk making kills or making accusations as well.
Mm-hmm. I can see how this game could end very quickly sometimes.
Yeah, like if there is a pure luck element to it, but at the same time, adapting to that is like the only way I could see it. Actually, realistically, the only way I would usually be able to see that would be if you had if you killed the inspector with your first kill, but then you can't do that because the inspector doesn't decide their identity until after your first kill.
After the first kill, yeah.
Okay, I think I would like to make an accusation.
Oh.
Are you Neil?
I am not.
Okay.
Hmm. There.
Interesting.
It's pretty
Ah.
tricky trying to figure out who's safe to kill as well without narrowing it down to like literally one person.
Absolutely. So you have just allowed me to do one thing, which is I can now collapse the board.
You can.
So instead of shift, if there's at least one dead suspect in each column or row, I can remove all of them and collapse the board down. I am going to do that. So we're going to remove Geneva,
Ooh.
Franklin, Quinton, and Baron.
Move
We want
these
just a
over.
little bit closer together.
Ooh. Getting interesting.
Indeed. Really trying to work out, like, right now, I think there's 2 possibilities.
I guess collapsing the board also makes it a little bit harder though, because you don't have the previous kills to go off. Like
It's very true. Like, I
You-
am still working.
you have to remember.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I have you down to about 2 people again.
Hmm. Is it my turn?
It is, yes, because collapsing the board was my turn.
Oh yeah, that was your turn.
Yeah,
Hmm.
though either of us can collapse the board.
Hmm.
I've got to say, by the way, I am loving this Noir soundtrack that you.
Isn't it great?
Oh, good. Like, actually leaning over. It does kind of have that thing of almost leaning over a table. Oh,
Killing Udstad.
see this.
Are you around him?
I am not.
All right.
Well, I'm going to shift board.
Oh.
And let's see if that does anything interesting. I think I can work out you're one of 2 people.
Hmm. Goodbye, Yvonne.
It lamented.
Hopefully that will not have narrowed it down anymore.
It's also not lowered it down any less.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to canvas around Zachary.
I am not. I'm not around Zachary.
Okay. Your turn then.
I'm so worried about taking an identity in case it's someone I've already killed.
I guess that's also an issue. Is that actually the fewer people are left on the board,
Yeah.
the more people, the riskier this becomes.
Plus, I don't know where you are. You know what? I'm gonna shifty the board up.
I'm gonna shift the board along.
Ah. I'm gonna kill Marion.
Ms. Phoebe, I have reason to believe that you are in fact the dangerous killer Lirie in disguise.
That's not me.
Oh! Well, excuse me, ma'am. Carry on.
And I'm gonna draw a new identity, and yep, they're alive. Oh, it's Wilhelm.
Oh. Wow,
On the bottom row, you completely missed it.
No, I think I was between Phoebe. I was between Phoebe and Ryan. And now I'm in a.
I thought you might have been.
Oh, it's very well played. I am.
I had a feeling you might have thought it was Phoebe after the Ryan canvas, so that I was trying to just.
Oh, do you mean Zach?
Keep
Yeah,
killing
I was.
next
I
to
was
her.
trying to see if around Zachary. Yeah. Sorry, actually, put.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. Sorry.
Alright. Problem. I am going to go canvassing.
Ooh.
Are any of you still alive?
I guess that's the only problem when everyone's getting killed off. It's who's left.
Are you around Ernest?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna kill Ernest. Are you around Ernest?
I am not.
Ah.
Unfortunately, that does not narrow down any of my.
Ooh.
But what you do allow me to do, that's the ball.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, we're. Oh yeah, moving it down. I didn't realize. I was looking across then. I was like, wait, we need one more. No, we can. Oh, Trevor. We have a very small board now.
Only so far you can. Only so many places you can hide.
Yep. Killing Ophelia.
Hey. Annoyingly, that doesn't actually narrow it down.
I know it doesn't. That's why I picked Ophelia.
Right. See. Does that change?
trying to kill Neil.
Definitely changes.
Ooh. Hmm. Gonna kill Alice.
Question is, have you worked out who I?
Hmm. Simon.
And there was me, only 2 days away from retirement.
Yes, I got you.
I thought you were Julian.
I was Irma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
I was
thinking,
trying to make it look like Julian.
You really did. I think maybe I should have. I think maybe I should have canvassed that round because you would have actually been forced to either do Zach or I should have. I should have waited one more round. So you kind of forced.
I thought you might have thought it was Julian. That's why I was trying to keep killing the ones next to him.
Yeah. To be honest, it when you get that very small board, you end up trying to work out trying to work out how to minimize because when you have that smaller board, I realize that you end up without that option of having a wider pool of people to have the killer kill from. The fact that it was so squeezed together did kind of work to your advantage.
But it also worked to my disadvantage as well because there are way less people here. Like if I'd gotten that wrong, it would have been obvious I was Irma. I would have had to do an evidence. Just out of curiosity, I would have gotten Ophelia, who's already dead. I wouldn't have been able to change my identity.
Oh.
It's like the more you kill, the narrower it gets to figure out, but also the harder it gets to disguise. So
maybe there's a moral lesson.
Well.
Maybe there's a moral lesson in that.
Don't kill people?
Possibly. We've all learned something today. You want to try that again with me as the killer?
Yeah, and I'll be the inspector.
That's good. Well, that actually loaded very quickly for me. I don't know how it...
It did, yeah. Loaded fast for me as well.
Bring this in. Okay, where are we? Oh. Okay. That's fun. I am going to start... Perhaps we should call this Petty Vengeance, but...
Oh, wow. Alright, who am I gonna...
But you now have the choice of 4 cards, one of which you'll put down as the inspector's identity.
Yep.
The other 3 you know are innocent. And honestly, I'm kind of hoping that none of them are ones surrounding Irma.
That's me. Alright.
So I get to go into somewhere else.
Yep.
gonna play this a little bit cooler.
Ooh.
Don't get to find me
now
that
I have
easy.
to remember.
Yeah, there is that thing. You also kind of do have that balance of trying to work out and remember where
Yeah.
previous kills were and who was there relative to them.
I think I can narrow things down already a bit, maybe. I'm gonna canvas Julian. Are you around Julian?
I'm not.
Ah. So it was a tactical shift.
Perhaps.
Alright, it's your go. And that doesn't narrow it down. Oh wait, I didn't draw a card for my canvas. I just did one I already had. I'm just gonna grab
Fair
one.
enough.
Oh.
Oh, does that change things?
Yep, I'm gonna canvas again,
Uh-oh.
and I'm gonna. Are you by Marion?
I am not.
Ha ha ha.
I'm not getting rid of this identity just yet.
I think that may have been a mistake.
Oh no.
Clive,
Yes.
is it you?
You got me dead to rights.
I got you.
Ah, man.
I got you. The three that were next to Irma, like, I managed to clear Marion and got Neil, so I realized you must have been Clive, and that was pure luck with me being
Yeah,
right
I
next
was.
to you
So
already.
I was actually trying to throw you on to potentially it being Ophelia.
But I already canvassed Julian.
Of course you did. Oh
Yeah.
man, that is actually. Wow, that is
That was
much
unlucky.
harder. That was much harder. Can we try that one more time?
Yeah, I think we should redo that one. That was. I didn't feel like I earned that.
But yeah, I mean, like you say, it was very much. Sometimes they are.
The luck of the cards, yeah. Alrighty.
Okay, and I want to. Start over.
Oh, I guess I'm not being Simon then. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Just draw
Oh,
two.
well. I drew who I thought you were.
Ah,
Are you around Ryan?
yes.
Uh,
I think it's time for me to ditch this particular identity.
yep, you're ditching Wilhelm. Yep.
Yeah, you narrowed that down very, very quickly.
Yep. I mean, I thought you were Ryan, and then I drew Ryan, and I was like, oh, hold on.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was I think if that had not happened, then
Yeah, that.
I mean, interestingly, I actually wonder if the more strategic play off that would have been to keep Ryan in your hand, play down something else,
Yeah.
and then just kind of start working your way over to Wilhelm, from wherever
Yeah,
your
narrowed
identity
it down a
is.
bit
'Cause if you
later.
s-
That would have.
because if you hadn't placed Ryan down, I wouldn't have known that you were onto me, and I was running out of places that I could.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been smarter.
That's fine. It's more just an interesting strategy that you can apply going forward.
Yeah, I am going to. Move the board around a bit.
Interesting. Very well, Neil. You were too good for this world.
Interesting. I'm gonna shifty this column. Interesting. I'm gonna. Come on, let me get a good. That's not a good one.
Ah.
Are you around Marion?
Sorry, I couldn't see you actually placing that on.
Yeah, I put Marion down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Are you around Marion?
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, this is. Hmm. Gonna move the board down this way. Yeah, I just realized I made a big mistake.
Oh, Yes, you definitely did.
Yeah, you got me. I realized as soon as I did it, I was like, hold on a second, that.
Yep, that was definitely a misplay. I don't know.
Yep.
You're entitled to a few, I think. I was so
Yeah,
I had narrowed it down to Julian, Linus, or Quinton.
Yeah, I was trying to make you think it was Linus, and then I was like, what if I move these to try and like make it like fill the board lines, and then I moved it the wrong way, and right after I was like, hold on a second, no. That
Yeah,
was
I mean,
not what I meant to
to be
do.
fair, Julian was going to be my next target because once Julian was out of the
Yeah.
picture, I was limited to Linus and Quinton.
Yeah, you would have narrowed it down more.
Yeah, at which point it's just kind of potentially changing, potentially just changing identities to see if I can bounce somewhere a bit closer to you,
Yeah.
or just killing and seeing if you come to me.
Yeah,
'Cause that's the
just
thing, if you-
killing and seeing if it was the right one.
Because if you had shifted, if you had been Linus or Quinton, if you shifted it up or down, I then kind of can bring you straight
Yeah.
in. So once you identify the inspector's job becomes much more difficult because there's not really a way to change
It
who the
does, yeah.
inspector is, and there's not really a way for you to get next to the killer because the only way you can do it puts you next to the killer whilst they've
Close
got
enough to get killed, yeah.
Yes. Ooh,
It's tricky.
it is.
But yeah, I thought you might have been Irma or Baron, so I'd narrowed it down to the 2 at least.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, it was Irma in that
But
instance.
yeah. Ah, nice.
Yeah,
I'm glad I wasn't completely on the wrong track.
No, you were very
But yeah,
close.
that was a very clumsy mistake. You can't make clumsy mistakes in this business, it'll get you done for.
Would you like to try and have a setup with? Of course, what's the other one? There's
Yeah.
the second 2-player game is Hitman versus Sleuth, where the hitman has to take
Ooh,
people
that
out
sounds
on a
interesting.
list while the sleuth tries to investigate.
Yeah, that one sounds cool.
Okay.
Let's give it a try.
Let me just move us over to the just chatting room whilst I get the board set up.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you were the one who chose this. I'm curious. Are you a fan of Noir generally?
I am. I mean, I was looking through all the games on it, and this one just kind of caught my eye. And when I was looking through the instructions as well, I was like, oh, that sounds like a really cool concept for a game.
Yeah, it absolutely does. It does, like, I must say, it does actually evoke that kind of noir feel. And again, probably not just because we started with me doing the gravelly voice and we've got the jazz in the background.
Yeah, that definitely helps though.
Yeah, oh no, it's really good. Like
But yeah, I've got
aesthetic
such a soft spot. Yeah, I've got such a soft spot for that whole feel. The whole aesthetic it invokes. Like, you just imagine a sax playing in the background while the rain pours.
Yeah, absolutely. We did try and get some rain sound effects, but we could not find any that were immediately and obviously royalty free.
Yeah, the perils of DMCA.
Yep, absolutely. Apparently, like I would not have thought that Rainy Mood would be like a potential flag for DMCA. Who'd thunk?
Yeah. I feel like it'd depend. Like, if you have it mixed with other things, maybe it wouldn't be detected, but it's still a bit of a
Yeah, it's kind of
risky thing.
I guess that's kind of the thing of spirit versus letter.
Mm-hmm.
So our game is now set up. Would you like to be Hitman or Sleuth first?
I think I would like to be the murderer to begin with, if that's all right.
So I think that
Feel like some
you
killing.
have broadly the same power set, I think the distinction this time is Hitman puts 4 cards face down from the evidence deck to form a hit list, then draws 1 card from the evidence deck to be your secret identity, and you lose if you're arrested. Meanwhile, I draw 3 cards to form the evidence hand, and I choose one of them to be my secret identity. And then we kind of do alternating. So there's going to be a lot more shifting. You also have evading, which is interesting. So I have pretty much the same skill set. But when I exonerate somebody, I don't get to canvas. So you do can kind of be
yeah, I also can't kill you in this one.
Oh, yeah, because you can only kill people in your targets.
The ones on my hit list.
Interesting.
It's if I kill you by accident, you place a new identity.
But I guess that could potentially still slow me down.
Yeah, I guess I've got my 4 hits I need to kill. You've got your 4 identity, your 3 identities you need to not be killed.
Yes.
I guess. I think. Because if I kill someone who is on my hit list, I turn that over and go to the next one. If I kill someone who isn't, and you have that card in your hand, you discard it. And if I kill someone that you already have as your identity, you also discard it and place a new one.
Okay, interesting.
I'm guessing from your hand?
True, but I can still still draw things, so interesting. Let's give it a shot. So you have your
see how it goes.
Is the reason Franklin's face up?
Yep. Franklin is the first one on my hit list.
Oh, you actually have to reveal the hit list.
Yep, I have to kill Franklin. I'm gonna start. Not with a kill, but with a board move.
Oh. I just put my identity into my hat.
Yeah, because in this, there's the added disadvantage of if I want to change my identity, I have to have another target added to my hit list. So the hit list gets longer.
So it potentially makes my life easier. It also means you got fewer. And
interesting.
Are you allowed to see the? Are you even allowed to see the other cards on your hit list?
No, not yet. When I kill the first one, I turn over the next one.
Interesting.
So I can't even start killing ahead of time.
Wow, that is.
I guess that would make it a bit too easy if you could see all of them at once.
Absolutely. I think this is going to be the. Hoping you.
I didn't see it if you dropped it because I was zoomed in on the board.
I wasn't sure. I was moving something from my hand to the board, and I wasn't sure whether or not the act of taking it out made it visible whilst it was still floating. That's absolutely fine. I have chosen my identity.
All right.
And I wait with bated breath to see Franklin's movements.
He's going over this way.
Interesting.
Everyone's just having a nice walk around the city at this point.
Yeah, to be honest, the interesting thing is it has put me, of all things, into mind of a Hitman game. Like, because you're kind of trying to observe like potential routines and like
Yeah.
disrupt those routines.
Yeah, see the patterns and find a break and take advantage of it. Hmm. This one feels a lot more complex.
There's almost like a chess element to it, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot of strategy, a lot of trying to see what the other person will do. Ooh, you're canvassing.
No, you don't canvas. I'm just reducing the number of people
Oh.
you can possibly be. But no, you
Oh, true, yeah. Wait, no, yeah, you can. It's exonerate.
Oh, right. Sorry, apologies.
So you do still have it.
Cool. In that case, yes, I will canvas. Are you around,
None
Lance?
of them are me. I am not.
Okay. What happens when you try and do the... Ah, right. Sorry, I misread the rule. So killing an exonerated suspect doesn't let you canvas for me.
Yeah, I don't know who the sleuth is, but my aim isn't to find out who the sleuth is, it's just to...
No, that's very
kill everyone.
true. Your turn.
It also gets very hard to remember with the board changing so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you Simon?
I am not.
Okay.
If not, I place one of the face down cards in my hit list to the bottom of the innocent deck. Nice.
Oh wow!
Okay,
So actually investigating. Oh, so it makes your life a little bit easier.
I don't know how to put it to the bottom of the deck.
Uh,
Should I just put it in and shuffle the deck?
do you know what?
I know how to do that.
Sorry.
Mm.
Let's just put it here,
No, because it needs to be in the deck.
but it doesn't need to be at the bottom of the deck.
Well, it says at the bottom of the deck. I'm guessing just so it's not the next one drawn, but I'm sure if we shuffle, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm willing to. If there is not a particularly easy way to do that.
Alright, let's give it a shuffle.
Yeah. It annoys me slightly that there is no quick key for shuffling. You've actually got to open up the wheel.
Yeah, you gotta right click and shuffle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's just...
Alright, it's my go.
Right. Oh god, you're just playing 3D chess with me. I have no idea what's going on.
That's the idea.
Are you around Idstad?
Yes.
Ah. Your turn.
Right, who is next on my list? It's Baron.
Ah. Are you around Trevor?
Nope.
Okay.
Gonna try and take on a new identity if I can. Can I? Yes, I can. Here we go.
I suspected it was Irma.
Yeah, I thought you might. Alright, your turn.
Do you not need to... top card of the deck is added face down to the end of your hit list.
For what? Where?
Because you just done an evade action.
Oh yeah, for the evade. Yep, you're right.
But that's fair because you have just already
scuppered your plans, so yeah, I was trying to get off easy. I was trying to lighten my workload.
Out you got a few too many debts to pay in this town.
There's always someone with the right price.
Are you around Deirdre?
Nope, I am not. Hey Baron, I'm gonna send you to the bottom.
He'll need to go to a place.
I say I like the sound that the cards make as well when you drop them.
It's quite satisfying, and I like the fact that it's actually got like a read clip. Like there is lots of stuff that I do quite like about Tabletop.
Yeah, the grid snap is a godsend.
No, like because it is kind of hit and miss in terms of whether you have that on Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah. Hey Baron, we're moving you again. Oh, whoops, they're the wrong way around, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Oopsie. Yeah, I've noticed the innocent cards on top don't quite have the grid snap.
Yeah.
But it's alright because the base cards are in place at least, so...
Yeah, true. Trying to get this go.
All around city. Trying to find a old abandoned alleyway somewhere.
Are you around Zachary?
I am not.
Maybe that was it.
Somewhere no one will suspect.
Because you've not actually made any kill. Quite hard.
Yeah.
Ah, right, hang on. Are you around Horatio?
No.
Okay.
His first mistake was that he trusted me. You should never trust anyone around these parts. Alright, interesting. Maybe once they're innocent, we should move the other cards out of the way and just have one
Do you know
card
what?
at a
That
time
makes
down.
so much more sense. Thank you. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, that would make things a lot easier, I think. So
Yeah, I think it's only if they die that it becomes an issue, but in this mode it probably doesn't matter to.
yeah. Because they're not going to be the targets anyway.
No. I want to work out if there's anybody else who it could have been. Can I just check that you're aware that there's no that kills don't wrap around the board? So like Simon wouldn't have been able to kill Baron, for example.
Yes. Yeah, I know that. It's
Okay.
yeah, this is the edge of the board. I know that.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to check because I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you can
that-
narrow it down that way. Don't worry.
Yeah. Because I'll be honest. Wait, have I? No, it could be one other person.
I'd have you.
How to get the proof? I've got it down to 2 people.
Ooh. Interesting.
I guess from your perspective, it's also kind of difficult to work out. Like, if I do say I've got it narrowed down to 2 people, you've then got to work back a few steps to work out exactly what I could have identified.
I'm wondering if it's worth taking a risk. I'm gonna risk it.
More
I have
to
a
your
new
work.
identity.
Yeah.
More work. But worth it, I think. Did you have it narrowed down to Quentin and Vladimir?
I did indeed.
Yeah, I thought as much. Thought as much. And then you moved Quentin, and I was going to move him across so that Yvonne would be right there between them both. It would have been perfect.
It would have.
Gosh darn, Sleuthin.
Yep. Hey, I'm gonna stay one step ahead of you. Worry about
Yep.
that.
Well, it's your go.
It is. I'm just trying to work out if there are any. No, get in my hand. There we go. Are you useful? You're not particularly useful. That you're all kind of schmucks.
Hey.
Oh, no. Other one. Ah,
I've moved my screen up so I can't see.
you ain't seen nothing. Are you around Phoebe?
Oh. I'm not.
Okay. I've also just realised you can probably actually see my... presumably you can see my mouse going over the cards when I'm, like, trying
Yeah,
to
when you're
indicate,
thinking.
like, could be
Yeah,
one of
it's
these
like,
three people. It's like, oh, wait, no, don't do that. That's gonna
Yeah.
throw...
See, no, I thought you already knew that, and you were just like putting it in random places to throw me off as well, because
Ah, okay. Let's keep
I saw you
maintain that
mouse
assumption.
everywhere.
Maintain
Yes,
that assumption.
that's definitely what you were doing. Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
Anyway, bye, Yvonne. Ta-da. Interesting.
You know, you hate to see a good cop go bad. Ernest,
You, Marion.
I am.
That is such bad luck.
It is. It is.
You got me. You got me red-handed.
I did. Right next to me.
Ah.
To be fair, like,
If only the next target hadn't been Julian.
yeah, that was, there was a number of bits that just kind of tripped you up there, which was the fact that I was right next to Ernest and the fact that Julian was the next target. So it's like, well, okay,
Yes.
definitely can't have been Julian who killed Yvonne.
Yep. Maybe it could have. Maybe. You know.
Yeah, there's
just
two
like,
Julian. There's
I'm
two
being
Julian
set up.
cards in this deck, right?
I'm being set up. It wasn't me.
Oh,
Oh, that one's fun.
that's really good. You want to go again?
Yeah, should we do that again? Other way around?
Absolutely.
So like, you're Hitman, I'm Sleuth.
And then there's actually only one other version that which is 2 players.
Ah.
We'll quick shift the old identity. Who are you? Okay. Okay. I think you might actually just want to choose your thing first, because I don't actually think it makes a difference.
Yeah, not in this one. I might as well just.
Okay. Or are you going to go for a walk?
Look, Deirdre, there's someone after your life. You need to run. Get as far away as you can.
Right into my hand, copper. We'll also say this allows for this version allows for a lot more mind games.
It really does. Wow. This one feels a lot more involved than the first one. The first one is pretty straightforward. Like there's still the strategy there, but it's definitely more straightforward than this one. The problem is like having to get all of the hits.
Well, I mean, I guess realistically, the trick for me is to actually get you to accuse random people, thereby reducing the number of hits I've got to make.
Yeah. All right. Are you by Wilhelm?
Yes.
I see.
Question now is, am I still by Will?
Uh, hmm.
The question is, you moved it. You moved everything up as well as I did. So, did you put them closer or further away? Did I need that extra maneuver?
I have no idea. Hmm. Thinking.
Yeah, I actually, I don't, I have no idea how many people are watching this at the moment. I've not got those numbers up, but I'm also kind of like very aware. It's like, I hope this is interesting to watch because it's
Yeah,
fascinating as hell to play.
it is such an interesting game. There's so much to think about. It's you going with only the information that you have. It's
Yeah,
you don't know how much the other person knows.
absolutely.
I'm gonna draw a card. Are you by Clive?
Yes.
Alright, I've forgotten who I was again. Okay. Just checking. Think you may have just made a fatal mistake.
Oh, really?
Geneva.
Well done.
Was I right? Yes!
I was trying to make you think it might be
Yes,
Neil.
it was. I was Neil.
Oh,
Very bad luck.
that is.
Because, yeah, I was torn between Geneva and Linus. And then you made the kill, so that sealed it. Your fatal mistake.
Dang.
But very well played.
Thank you.
If I hadn't been Neil.
Yeah, no, that was actually that's actually really good.
Mhm.
Man, there's... So we have a choice at this point
Yeah.
because
I like choices.
there is one more two-player version of the game, called Master Thief versus Chief of Police.
Ooh.
So apparently that's potentially 60 minutes. I'm kind of curious.
Ooh, that might... I'm curious too, but... I don't know how long it'd take.
Well, let's have a quick look at it.
Let's have a look at it, yeah.
Let's move back to the just chatting screen, and we can have a quick shifty at the rules.
Yeah.
If not,
Because the only thing I'm worried about is the fact that the first one was labeled as like 15 minutes and we took half an hour on it.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Totally understandable. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Game 6 Heists. BI versus Mafia. Master Thief versus Chief of Police. Difficulty heavy. Compared
Ooh.
with what was the one we just played? Medium. So we have gone up to. It's kind of like,
Went up a bit.
yeah,
It did feel more involved.
it did, but I like it. The Master Thief tries to rob all the citizens of their treasure, while the Chief of Police tries to stop her. The thief has to be clever and stealthy if she doesn't want to get caught, while the Chief needs to pay attention and act quickly. Chief of Police draws one face-down identity for plainclothes officer, and 2 more face-up identities for the uniforms. Place the uniforms officer's evident card face up on the board to show their positions as though they were exonerated. Master Thief chooses 3 secret identities. You can shift, you can steal, or you can quick change. And I could shift, accuse, or deputize. Which...
I'm guessing deputize is getting another.
Yeah, draw a new
Innocent
evidence
on the
card from the
board.
evidence deck, add to uniformed officers, then discard one of the uniform officers. After the Chief of Police takes this action, the Master Thief immediately claims any one treasure on the board, regardless of where they currently stand. Interesting. Let's have a quick look at the setup.
Yeah, see what it looks like.
We can always just jump back out. But yeah, so stealing... Quick change works the same thing, though apparently you can quick change to the same identity you had previously.
Ah, so it's more like set identities you can switch between.
Yeah, you have like a set of 3 identities. Okay, this is
So then
potentially
that'd
interesting.
be a problem. That'd be a
Yes,
problem for the thief if the police find out all 3 of them.
indeed. Yeah, Master Thief draws 3 secret identities. One and stays one's face down in front of you as your active identity. The other's in your hand to be a disguise. I draw 1 face down identity. So I effectively get 2 officers where you know where they are, plus 1 officer where you don't know where you are.
The plain's clothes.
Yeah. And your job is to steal all the pretty green gems. So, Ophelia and Vladimir.
It's not showing up for me at the moment. I'm still on waiting for game to start.
Oh, okay. Well, I can at least move. I can move back to the game screen.
Yeah.
So I'll wait for you to come in. Though your hand is... I am seeing your hand.
Yeah, I see your hand as well, but it's on the previous board. Maybe I need to exit and come back in.
Maybe. So I've got Vladimir and... Ophelia? Yeah, there. I've also got the... that secret identity. Interesting.
Yeah, it's just stuck on waiting for game to start.
Oh, weird. Like,
It didn't do this for the other modes.
no. Maybe it's just not liking the fact that you've got all the extra treasure gems.
Maybe.
Let's go back to just chatting, and we will... Do you want to try and just drop out and then come back? I think you should be
Yeah,
able
I'm
to.
gonna.
At worst, I can go
I
back.
think I have to exit entirely and come back.
Okay, well, I'll go back to the lobby and I can resend you the invite.
Yes.
Oh, in the meantime, I was actually curious. What is do you have a favorite noir film?
I don't know. I'm not really much of a film person, to be honest.
Fair. I think I just as you've just entered the game, you.
Oh yes, I'm in now. I can see that. I can see things now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll click continue.
Nice.
That's a weird thing that it just did. Is it more?
But yeah, I love the film noir aesthetic, but I'm terrible at watching films. The only time I ever watch them is when my brother comes to visit, and he's like, "Right, I've got 20 films for you to see. You're gonna love them."
Fair enough. Hello.
And then I get my yearly film quota in like a week.
Nice.
It's a good time.
That does sound good. It's nice to like watch things with your family and kind of get.
Yeah, definitely.
I must admit, I've not seen.
Yeah, I was just gonna say as well. I am a fan of the game LA Noire.
Do you know what? I've not played LA Noir. I know
It's a good game.
I hear good things, but I have not played it myself.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I'm definitely more of a fan of story-based games
Yeah, I think
like that,
I think,
and it's
I think for
it's very
single player
interesting.
stuff, I definitely am. I think I quite like certainly obviously I like quite narrative focused games on tabletop as well, but yeah, I do the things that kind of mostly keep my attention are things that have a very strong narrative focus. In fact, one of my original ideas for this game was, in fact, to have a more narrative, was kind of like board games and games with a narrative focus. Before I decided,
Yeah,
actually, let's just do board games.
just board games in general. That's a good topic.
Yeah, I think it's worked for me. Like I'm expanding into, I've got card games like Slay the Spire, which are very much designed as video games, but do kind of have that extra tracking that you can get from a video game.
Yeah, it's got that board game strategy element to it.
Yeah, well, it's got like the board game mechanics far more obvious
Yeah.
than, because ultimately all video games and board. I mean, I was Hanzo, who's been on the channel before, has said that apparently when it comes to board game design versus video game design, it's pretty much just it's a game, and it's just where your strategy versus random number generation is coming in and how you affect those two elements. I think Slay the Spire and games like that just tend to have the actual, obviously the card-based mechanics a little bit more front and center.
Yeah.
But
Plus, like the map screen as well is pretty much like you're moving along a board virtually.
yeah,
too.
but I think that's kind
In
of
a
just
way.
part of the roguelike in general, isn't it?
Yeah, just following the path. It's like a lot of video games. There's a lot of overlap.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's
I'm actually going to start.
very interesting to think about.
Yeah, I'm going to start playing another card game starting on Monday. Which will come as no surprise if anybody's been looking at my Twitter, because I have been playing a lot of Mythgard recently, so I'm actually going to start streaming
Yes,
that.
I did notice.
It's a really good game.
I've never heard of it before.
It was one of those things where I was just kind of looking at things like Hearthstone and Gwent and other free-to-play games, and I've there's nothing fundamentally wrong with Hearthstone or what's the other one? What's the anime version of Hearthstone? Shadowverse. That's it. I've looked at a bunch of them and they seem really they seem good, but yeah, Mythgard just grabbed me with the theming and the mechanics. It very nicely together.
Yeah, it's always nice when you find a game like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so there's no murders in this one, so the board's not going to get any smaller.
No, it is not. But to make my life easier, I have one secret identity, two public identities, and I can accuse anywhere around them.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so you start off, and you are allowed. You can pick. Basically, you pick one of the green gems from from around you. Strangely, I'm guessing you probably
around or
can't
me.
steal from yourself.
You can steal from yourself. It's you steal treasure from any suspect adjacent to your secret identity or from your own secret identity.
Ah,
So
interesting.
that makes it a bit more spicy.
Yeah, so if you were Geneva, it's kind of potentially. Yeah, you could potentially
Could
put
be
the
any
blame
of
on
these 9.
Horatio. You could put the blame on Horatio, Clive, or Marion a little bit more easily.
All right. Well, yoink.
Thank goodness the
Oh, the tokens stay on.
yeah, the tokens stay on, because
I'm so
otherwise
glad.
this would be a nightmare.
Hmm. Yoink.
Uh,
Ophelia and Vladimir.
wait, what am I? Oh god.
And someone else I don't know. Right, I am gonna quick change. Doo-doo-doo.
I'm just going to mute myself to you on Discord for 1 second, because
All
I
right.
just want to explain to chat. Hey, chat,
Yes.
just so you understand, I forgot that I was Vladimir, so I had narrowed it down to like, oh, if they're stolen from Wilhelm and Ryan, it can't be Yvonne, so maybe it's Vladimir. Let's move Vladimir up and see if that changed anything. Turns out it wouldn't, because I already know that Vladimir is not is not a criminal, because they're a police officer. Yes, I realise that there are layers on that one, but for the sake of this narrow game, Vladimir is not guilty of theft. Hi, I'm back. I'm back from sharing my shame with chat.
Oh.
It's fine. You can watch the VOD after, and you can hear this very silly mistake I
The
just made.
despair. Is it gonna be to do with moving Vladimir right up to the top by
That'd
any
be the
chance?
one, yeah. That'd be the one. May have just briefly forgotten that Vladimir may have realized that, oh, if I move Vladimir up and you start stealing from up here, then maybe that's going to have an impact. But of course it wouldn't, because Vladimir
Yeah.
is one of the officers, which, as we know from being admirers of the noir genre, does not necessarily mean that Vladimir is not innocent. Or in fact, just being, connoisseurs of life doesn't mean that Vladimir is innocent. But
Yeah.
elections tomorrow.
Wait, did you do something?
No, I didn't. I moved Vladimir. I'm
No,
waiting
it's
on
your
your
turn
turn.
still.
No, I
Because
moved...
then I changed my identity.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So it's your turn again.
Okay. I move.
was gonna say you can always move him back,
It's true.
but I did change identity.
Yeah,
so.
you changed identities, so... to be honest, I'm quite glad I didn't tell you this until after you changed identities, because that does give me the implication that I was kind of scaring you a little.
Maybe.
Move Ophelia a little bit into play in this. Give a bit more coverage on these mean streets. And you've changed identity.
Yes.
Ah.
I feel like the hard part's gonna be stealing from the chief
Well,
and the deputies.
well, I guess it's kind of... This is why you've got the multiple identities that you potentially steal
Yeah.
and then just kind of ail as long as I miss. You also get
Yeah, because it involves getting
extra
close.
an extra action, an extra thief action, if I deputize.
True, yeah. If you deputize, I get to just take one from anywhere.
So if you've taken from Marion, that means you could be either Marion herself or any of the people around Marion.
Or any of these, yeah.
It's going to narrow it down. I'm going to have to start narrating my thoughts a little bit more so I can... So I know what's going on. That's... Oh. So, it could have been Christoph before. Interesting.
Hee.
What you gonna do?
That's what I'm gonna do.
See.
Steal from Neil.
Poor Neil. What did he do to anyone? He has been murdered so much tonight.
I don't know, he looks a bit shifty to me.
I mean, they all look shifty. They're in a noir game.
Yeah, that is true.
I would like to make an accusation.
Ah.
I think you're Geneva.
I think you're wrong. And with that, I'm gonna... Wait. The
No,
accuse-
it's only if I
Yep,
deputize.
It's just... Yeah. Yep. Do. Yep, you're wrong.
Okay, interesting.
And now I gonna have a little quick change.
Wait, what? You stole from Christoph, and then you stole from Neil.
Yep.
Before that, you stole from Marion.
Yep.
Well, Marion was here, Geneva was here. So it must have been somebody around here. Geneva was here, stole from and you stole from Krista. Aha. I see. I see.
Good job, I don't have to take on that identity if I don't want to.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. But interesting.
Hee. Ooh. This is an interesting one.
It could be Geneva. It's unlikely that you're. Well, you might be Christoph because you can actually put down the same identity that you have put before.
Mm-hmm. I'm just switching between the three, so...
Yeah, exactly. You just stole from Geneva, so that means it'd be anybody around Geneva, including Geneva herself. Also narrow down the Venn diagram a little bit.
Yoink.
See. I've got to say, Are you Trevor?
Damn it. You got me.
Yeah. Did you forget Vladimir was here?
I did.
Yeah, basically when
I was
you...
trying to pin it on Christoph.
Yeah, no, it was...
But yeah, I totally forgot Vladimir was there.
Yeah, I was
Vladimir.
Horatio, if you had worked that out.
Ah. I had not.
Yeah, I figured that it was unlikely you would have gone back to Christoph, was the thing.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't Christoph anyway, though.
Yeah.
It was originally Ryan.
Wait.
Ryan was in the middle here. Ryan was diagonal there, and then it moved across. I got that one. And then it moved across again. I got the diagonal again.
Oh my god. So you weren't Christoph ever?
I wasn't, no.
Who's your third identity?
Simon.
Oh my word.
Yeah,
Well,
and
that's
it was such a pain at the beginning because the game loaded and it literally went Ryan, Simon, Trevor all in a row right next to each other. And I was thinking, what is the chance of that?
I don't even want to calculate.
My poor identities right next to each other.
Oh no.
I shouldn't have tried to push it though. I was being greedy.
I mean,
The downfall of any thief.
yeah, you're a thief. So how many did you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8's not too bad.
It's not. And the fact that we managed to get through that a little bit quicker is it just point out
Yeah.
that the game can be played as a set of 2 games where each player plays the Master Thief once and then players compare the number of treasures. So,
Ooh.
my
Let's
score
do
to
it.
beat is 8.
You gotta be 8.
Quickly restart.
Alright, let's do it.
Oh, this is for pride, Lirie. This is for your prize, the cat burglar.
I've gotta win. I can sniff this out. Wait, who am I? Okay. Okay. At least my deputies aren't right next to each other.
Yeah, so who am I concerned about? Quinton is there.
Clive's
Clive
up
is
here.
up. Easy for me.
Mm. Make your move, Master Thief.
Uh-huh. Just trying to work out my move.
Yep, that doesn't narrow it down.
Was kind of what I was hoping you'd say.
Ah. Hmm. Kind of wondering if I should just throw out a bunch of wild accusations. Just go mad with power every turn and just accuse everyone.
Ah.
The downside of that is that you can then just keep doing actions
Yes.
each time.
And bear in mind, I've only got 8 that I need to get 8.
Yep. Simon, is that you?
Who are you accusing me with? Oh,
The chief.
it is not.
Damn it. Gets me closer to giving away my chief identity. Ruh-roh.
True. Work out who that means you could be.
Oh.
I think it's better we go for a bit more of a quiet life.
I've got a feeling I'm not going to win this one.
I mean, I'm feeling the same feeling. Because right now...
So tricky.
Yeah, it's just trying to work it out.
I've already lost track of everything. Ah, this game. Sure, let's do some more moving. Gotta do some stealing.
True. And just trying to run you around in circles, get you all nice and confused. Like a cat chasing a piece of string.
Oi.
Hey, Hanzo, how are you doing? The game is going very well, thank you.
It's very interesting.
I've just insulted Louis'
There's a
people.
lot to think about. Yeah. Look, it's not my fault that string is so wiggly. Right, what is... At the moment, we're just shifting the board constantly.
Yep.
We're not making much progress.
I'm not sure you're allowed to do that move, because I think you've just undone
Because
what I
that's
just
what...
did.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, I'll just move this then.
I think this is actually a really good time to start shifting things around.
Ooh.
Because now, who could it be?
I mean, you just stole from a constable, so... Whoever you are, I'm gonna find you. I think it is time to get drunk with power and start throwing out blind accusations. Franklin! Is it you?
It's not.
Aww.
Hanzo is complimenting the music, by the way. Lirie
isn't
found
it
it.
great?
It's a nice, just like nice royalty-free, noir theme.
It's very good.
So it's my turn.
I feel like it fits the mood well. Yes, it's your turn. Oh, getting a bit close for comfort, am I?
Are you, or am I just trying to really throw you off?
I don't know, are you? There are so many mind games with this.
It is. It's really good.
First redeem!
Oh, it's a stretch.
Yes! Yeah, I'm gonna stretch as well, thank you.
Thank you, Hanzo. That is a good idea.
Yes.
Good call.
Alright, what am I doing?
I think that's between you and the chief inspector.
Hmm. Let's move you back along again. Okay.
Right. Yoink.
I am... Hmm. Hmm.
You're absolutely right, Hanzo. So there's actually a much simpler version, which we may finish off the night off just to kind of let everyone's brains cool down. This is like the third version of the 2-player variant. And to be honest, actually, if nothing else, this is a really good justification of a Tabletopia. Excuse me, whilst I just slip into salesman mode and shill for a company that's not even paying me. Yeah, I love the fact that this has actually justified immediately my subscription to Tabletopia, because I could just say to people, hey, find a game that you think looks interesting and we'll learn it and play it. Like, I would not have necessarily gone out of my way to try this game, or I don't even know where. I don't even know it has a physical copy, but honestly, just the fact that it has these 3 distinct 2-player variants and then goes into like 3 to 9-player variant games, this is actually
It's really cool.
such a well done box. So yeah, congratulations, Tabletopia. You have absolutely justified the fact that you have so many games on, and we can just try all of them for a tenner a month. Yeah, yes, please. That's kind of great.
Yeah. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag
please sponsor.
hashtag not paid, just keen.
Oh, I'm so confused by that move.
Thank you, Hanzo.
Yes.
Hashtag play me, please. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
I'm not shilling,
baffled.
but please don't think that means I have any moral objection to shilling.
Oh yeah, absolutely, if the pay's right. Oh, what? Stop wiggling your hand. It's
Just-
distracting me. I don't.
Sultry,
have a
sultrily
clue.
caressing the cards.
I don't have a clue who you could be. Wilhelm, is it you?
It is not.
Ah. But you're doing an identity change, I see.
Yes, but is that again just to throw you off?
I mean, there's nothing to throw me off at this point. I am very confused. This one is a lot more complex for the chief side of things. I think.
agree. Yeah, it's
There's a lot more to remember and a lot more to actually keep in mind.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Which makes it tricky.
It kind of makes sense. Like this is like this is listed as the heavy variant for the 2 players. Like we've gone through the. I'll be honest. I feel like the medium one. So like Hitman versus Inspector is a really
Yeah.
nice midpoint.
Yeah, I really liked that one.
That's really good.
Yeah, I mean, you are the master thief after all.
I guess it kind of makes sense. Yeah.
You wouldn't have gone this far if you were just the petty thief.
Oh, I mean, I'm incredibly petty. I'm just masterful at it.
Oops. Sorry, Yvonne.
On your
Let's
way.
move these over.
On your way, lass. Right.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ah.
Are you Horatio?
I am not.
Clive, you're a terrible detective.
I mean, maybe it'd help if he actually was. I mean, he's clearly sleeping. Like that is not
Yeah.
that is not a man who can easily detect anything with the hat that far over his forehead.
Yeah, see, Quentin actually looks as though he's looking out for something. Clive is just having a nap.
Quentin does look a little bit gormless, though, I will say.
I will not have you speak to my officers that way.
I'm not speaking to your officers, I'm speaking of your officers.
Same difference. I'll throw you in a cell if I find out who you are.
Have to catch me first, copper.
Uh-oh.
I think it's your turn?
No, I just made an accusation, so it's your turn.
Oh, right, sorry, then I'm just not paying
Yes.
attention. I apologise.
Yeah, I think it may be of my undoing. Oh, it's so hard with the constant identity changes because I
Yeah.
don't remember. I don't remember which one was for which identity or
Uh-huh.
which one you're picking. It's so tricky.
Yep.
I
And there's the
think
thing
my
of
problem
like
in the last
you.
one.
Hmm?
think my problem in the last one was that I didn't change enough.
Yeah.
So I made it really easy for you to know exactly who it was. But
Yeah. Your turn.
yeah, this is...
It is difficult. What's also worse is that like some of the people you've said could very easily be the people who could very easily be one of the identities, just not
But if they're not active, it doesn't work. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Plus, I
think
guess
I've
for me,
lost
it's a little bit
anyway,
it's a little bit easier just because I'm actually only trying to get to 9.
I know, yeah. And you're so close, and I'm so far off. I think you're gonna get it. I'm
Possibly.
pretty sure you're gonna get it. Phoebe, is it you?
It is not.
This is called the clutching at straws method.
Uh,
Are you Kristoff?
I am not.
Ooh.
Hanzo, in this particular instance, Lirie has 3 detectives, 2 who I know, so Quentin and Clive, and 1 that is kept secret. That she can accuse any of the cards that are adjacent to her detectives. And all she needs to do is correctly identify what this face down card is right now. For me, well, theoretically, I would need to get all 25 of these green treasure tokens off the board. However, we played this before. And Lirie was able to get 8. So basically, I'm going to just take this and kind of
And you
win
beat me.
by default.
Yeah.
Because I have proven myself the superior thief.
Yeah. I guess I just don't do crime enough. Okay, one wild guess before I go. Is that... Are you Wilhelm?
No.
Ah.
At no point have I ever held Wilhelm's card.
Okay.
I was tantalizing close to Clive. Clive really is an awful detective.
He's such a bad detective.
So I had Ryan.
It's Ryan. Is it Yvonne?
It is indeed Yvonne.
It is Yvonne. Oh, I was going to accuse as well, and I was like, no.
And then Udstad.
It's Dad. Ah,
But I'll be honest, that was quite...
I was Linus.
Oh, wow, I wouldn't have even thought... Who'd have thought the guy who looks like a police officer was
Police
the
officer,
chief of
yeah.
police?
Who'd have thunk it?
That is definitely, like, advanced level of game.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Would you prefer... let me go back to the just chatting. I'm going to show off the black and white just chatting, which now means that we cannot see any of
Yes.
Hanzo's text.
Oh no.
It's fine. I can see him in chat, but let me quickly change the lobby. So I'm going to let you, this will be like the last couple of games. Would you prefer to go back to, very aesthetic.
Isn't it great?
I'm very happy that I'm gonna have to find a highlight straight away after this, which is the first 5 minutes, which is my personal
Definitely.
Noir
The speech.
monologue. I'm very happy with that.
So good.
Oh, you're showing us offline. So, would you prefer to
shouldn't be.
go for Killer versus Inspector or Hitman versus Sleuth?
I think Killer versus Inspector to finish it off.
Yeah, nice and quick.
Yeah, a nice,
Yeah.
relatively simple one, especially in comparison to that one.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Would you like to kill or inspect?
why don't we do one of each? Because it's a fairly quick
Yeah.
game. So we'll just. So I guess it's. Would you prefer it to go first, go killer first, or inspector first?
Oh, after that one, I feel like some killing. So I'm gonna be the killer first. I think if that's all right.
That is absolutely fine. So, Hanzo, this is a little bit more straightforward than the original one. Lirie is going to start off. She gets randomly assigned a killer's identity. She is then going to kill somebody adjacent to the killer. Off that, I will pick one of these identities to be my inspector. Gotta up your crime level, Lirie.
Yes, I do. I'm not illegal enough. I need to break some laws.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
You know what we're gonna go?
Alright, I've got to do my first kill first, don't I?
Last
And then
game.
you
We're
pick
gonna
your
go
identity.
proper aesthetic.
Okay. Yeah. These streets are no place for a pretty woman like her.
Ah, Irma. Sad state of affairs. Actually, I'm kind of realizing that rather than grey, I can actually make this so we match, because we can make it sepia. Oh, there you go.
Oh, have we got sepia sprites now?
We will. Yes, we do. We actually match the cards
Nice.
quite nicely.
I was gonna say I'm not looking at the screens so that I don't cheat, so
Yeah,
I
that
can't
makes
see
that
'em.
makes a lot of
I'll have
sense.
to look back
Right.
afterwards.
So, yeah, I just figured I'd put sepia for this last one because it amused me
Yes.
to do so. I was also going to download a transparency of Fedora, but that seemed like a little bit touch too far. Also, I cannot stress. I don't know if this will annoy other people as much as it annoys me. But if you type in and try and find a transparent Fedora, it's all trilbies.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
The 2000s ruined humanity's knowledge of what a fedora looks like,
Yep.
because it was all
Tips
like,
trilby, milady.
yeah, exactly. They were all trilbies. It was not tipping fedoras. Fedora is a wide brimmed hat. Trilby very very narrow brimmed hat. My personal contemptuous rant.
Absolutely fair.
Right, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, play a game.
Who
that's
are you
right.
gonna be?
Right, who have I got? So there's you. There's you. This is descriptive gameplay. I'm trying to make sure I don't inadvertently hover over anybody who is.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna read the names out then. I was getting very excited about.
Okay, so I know. So interestingly, I already know that some of these people are innocent. So I know that the person who killed Irma must be around Irma in some way. So any of these could be the suspect. And you can, of course, change the suspect as you go. In fact, I think what I want to do... Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. So Lirie can actually change her identity over the course of this game. I cannot. So Lirie now gets a second action.
Yeah. Yeah, the taking on the identities is very easy at the beginning because there's so many people you can be, but when the game gets later on and a lot of people are either cleared or killed, it brings up the risk of if you draw someone from the pile who's already dead, you can't take their identity. So
Absolutely.
you're stuck with the one you already have. And if you've been figured out, that's just not great. Anyway, bye.
Okay, interesting. So I can also move people around. So I know that we've now narrowed it down to potentially one of these four. So if I move Ernest down here, for example, is that going to change Lirie's plan?
It might.
Oh. Ah, nice.
There we
Interesting.
go. I have a new identity now.
You do. But, of course, I can canvas to get an idea as to where you might be, or at the very least, where you're not. I think I would like to know. You anywhere near Marion?
I might be.
Ah, that's a yes.
Yes, it
For the
is.
avoidance of all doubt of anybody watching this.
Yes, it is.
Ah,
I am one of the cards around Marion.
interesting.
I'm not Ryan,
I see.
because I killed him.
So, who's in Marion's circle, but also around Brian? So it could be any one of these, not including Marion. Means it's one of these four. It doesn't have to be Ernest. It doesn't have to. The first two kills don't actually help because
Yep, they were by Ernest. I'm not Ernest anymore.
that is true.
I've only got this one kill to go off.
Hmm. But I also have the canvas from Marion,
Yep.
so I can at least narrow it down to 4 people.
Yes. As opposed to 8.
Yes. Not bad. I've halved my suspect pool.
But yeah, in this one, the killer wins if they kill the inspector. The inspector wins if they identify the killer.
I want to move this around a little bit and see what happens.
Ooh. This is what happens.
See. The question there, of course, becomes: was Horatio always in your sights, or has he just come into them?
Hmm. Clive.
See.
Having a good old murder time here.
You are. It is mildly problematic. Are you by Simon?
Yes.
Hmm. Ooh, we're gonna have to. We're gonna speak. Are we gonna speak you off somewhere else?
Yep.
Thought we might.
Neil's good. I have a new identity.
I see.
That was some good investigating.
Thank you. I'll be honest. Your board's been very closed down, like because.
Mm. Killing Kristoff.
Ooh.
Oh, you're shrinking the board.
We are. Oh no, I'm going the other way.
Okay,
Going the other
okay.
way.
Okay. I'm helping!
You definitely are.
Linus dead.
See. Are you near Udstad?
Yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no.
Already dead?
Yep.
Oh. Now the question becomes, can you identify who I am?
Can I? That's what I'm... Mm.
What?
Wait, you're trying to move it twice?
Yep, sorry. I can board game.
I'm gonna try again to draw another identity.
Oh.
Oh, and I got it this time.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, I thought you knew it. But we good.
Well, you're good to a very narrow degree.
It was me, like, seeing how far I can push it to try and figure out who you are.
Ah.
Because I figured if you knew I was Zachary, you'd want to get closer to me.
It's true. Are you anywhere near Ophelia?
No,
Oh,
I am not.
fair enough. Hmm.
It gets really hard when it's
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for you to make a move.
this narrowed down. Yeah.
I mean, don't forget, you can
don't
kill.
really
You
want
can
to.
kill. You can kill the innocents,
I know.
and it will let you identify if I'm near them. Or be forced to. Are you near Trevor?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Do I want to do that now?
I'm one of your victims.
No, I didn't look at it.
Oh, fine.
I picked it. I picked it up. I was like, "Do I want to take an identity?" I'm gonna. Oh god. I'm gonna move this down.
Oh.
Being a lot more uncertain with my kills now.
You've not actually killed anybody as this identity, I don't think.
I know. That's why I'm uncertain. Hold on. I'm gonna kill Julian.
I need to move my inspector next to Lirie's card. However, if Lirie has worked out who I am, then that kind of becomes a bit problematic. Because it's two separate moves to move and then accuse.
Yep. And
So-
then to accuse.
Lirie potentially gets the opportunity to kill me before I'm able to make my accusation. So currently we're just kind of maneuvering around one another. As again, Lirie wants to change identities.
I could.
Of course, what you didn't see there was that I was maneuvering things to collapse the board a bit.
Oh.
Uh-huh. All just a little bit tighter now.
I see. I see.
Uh-huh.
Oof. Okay. I'm gonna kill Alice.
What on earth what did Alice ever do?
I'm gonna kill Vladimir.
Ah.
Oh no. See, the chance of me drawing one of the people that I'm not is astronomically low at this point.
No, it's like 5 in, like 4, 16, so about 1 in 3. Roughly.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill Geneva.
Ah, I've worked out what you're doing. Because you're you know you can't, you know you don't have to kill any of the, you know you don't have to kill any of the
innocents.
innocents. Because the instant you do, well, ultimately you know I'm not them.
Mm-hmm.
So actually what you have is 4 targets.
I'm gonna kill Zachary. He's dead now. We just imagine he's dead. Where's his card? There it is.
There he is. He'll be dead properly.
Are you around Zachary?
I am not.
Okay. Oh. Oh, a collapse.
Uh-huh.
This is getting to like real stalemate measures. I think we know who each other are.
I think we've got a fair chance of knowing. It's when you kill me that you...
Yeah. I need to kill you to win. You need to catch me to win.
That's just kind of actually... So I don't think it's really a stalemate. I think, if anything, it's trying to force... oh, no, hold on. It's trying to force each of us to make a mistake.
Yeah. Trevor's dead.
Trevor.
Yeah, he looks at me funny. Baby's dead. Also looked at me funny.
Not sure what I was hoping to do with that. None of these are useful.
Sure, I'll kill Franklin. What's it gonna do at this point?
I'm willing to try and find out.
This is ridiculous. I'm gonna kill Ophelia. Are you next to Ophelia by any chance?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
We've
Wow.
narrowed it down to the two.
Yeah, I don't know how I got that one. I'm gonna kill Simon. Yay! Which one of these is Simon? There he is.
Okay.
He's dead now.
It's gonna be a very
Are you next to
unpopulated.
Simon by any chance?
I am.
Alright, Neil.
Well, the good news is I've identified the killer. The bad news is the town is now dead.
Everyone else is dead.
Everyone's dead, Dave. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead, Dave.
Yeah.
They're all dead.
Just be like, I found the killer over there. You
The
you
only
watch
other
the killer
person
stab someone
left
and
in
run off.
town.
You run over to the dead body and it's like, oh yeah, over there, killing someone else. You run over to that body. Oh wait, they're over there. Yeah, this is.
Lirie, it
I
was
feel
fun
like
watching you
this is more
commit
of a
mass
stalemate
murder.
situation.
Yeah, I.
Thank you. I had a good murder time.
I mean, is it possible that you and I are just too stubborn to just acknowledge that?
I think we are. It's like, you know, like chess games when everyone's like, you're moving the same pieces backwards and forth.
Yeah.
For ages because nobody wants to concede defeat.
Yeah. I think this is a draw.
I think this is a draw. I think this is a draw. Neither of us are gonna get close enough, are we?
You're Yvonne. I am Wilhelm.
Yep. A well-earned draw. Let's tell you what, let's put aside our differences. If you just ignore the fact that I murdered 19 people, we can be fine.
I mean, realistically, I'm a private inspector. You know, you make it worth my while, and this could all just be this. I can just walk away.
Excellent.
And then we discovered that Wilhelm was in fact just on the take.
And then it goes into the Hitman scenario.
Yes. The Hitman scenario in a town of only 6 people left.
Yes. Like, well, it'd make the Hitman job a lot easier.
Oh, it's so much easier. Oh my word, that was
That was a wild one to end it on.
I absolutely agree. Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe we're
I'm so
going
glad.
for nearly 3 hours.
Oh wow.
Let's go back to the office.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Back into the office. You should keep the office.
I should keep the office. I do. I like it. It's kind
Yeah.
of nice. I like. I mean, you know, there are well. I mean, realistically, there are many other murder mystery games that I can crack out on this channel.
Absolutely.
To be honest, I was actually expecting us to move on to more tonight, just because I saw the first version of Noir only lasts 15 minutes and the second one's only 20 minutes. But actually, like, this is quite like if we wanted to play like something else, then you know it's a really nice starter. But then there's also some really nice meaty gameplay to get into.
Yeah, especially when you start getting into the strategy side of things as well, and you're thinking about your moves. It's like, what should I do now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are they on to me?
Yeah. Plus, I can imagine. I'm actually
Yeah.
going to let me quickly look this up. I'm going to see if there is a physical version, because I'd almost imagine that the
Oh,
box
yeah.
for this must be quite small, because you only really need like a pack of cards. From what I'm
It's pretty
seeing.
much just a deck of cards, yeah.
Let's have a look at Board Game Geek.
Noir, deductive mystery game. Yes, there is. It says 5 minutes playing time.
And the rest. It does look like, yeah, it does look like a fairly. I'll work out if like the boxes are really unclear.
Can't see how big it is, but I would've
Apparently,
thought it'd be too
it's
big.
part of something called the minigame library,
ah,
which contains. Just trying to have a quick look. Noir, Pixel Tactics, Blades of Legend. I'm actually really curious if any of these others are on BGG.
yeah, that'd be interesting. Oh, there is a Noir deductive mystery game black box edition,
Yeah,
which is just a 54 card deck box with all the cards in.
Cool.
The cards and the tokens. That looks really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was way more involved than I thought it would be.
Yeah, but I think like I'm really glad of that, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Like, the fact that
It made it
was-
interesting.
There's definitely some more of the minigame library by level 99, because I can see Pixel Tactics on here. Infinity Dungeon, Blaze of Legend. That's done. Okay, so there's a few. So it looks like this company just like does lots of. You know, they've got a fair. I'd be interested to see some more of what level 99 have done. Again, this is like
Yeah,
actually.
I'm curious now.
I'm now really glad that I've got a subscription to Tabletopia, because I can just kind of have a look at all of these games, and you know, if somebody wants to play a game and it's like, oh hey, let's just try something random from this collection of 1600 that we've got.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
perfect.
hello. What just happened? Oh, thank you very much, X-Man off NAF 1.
Wholesome boy.
Yeah.
Hello, hi. We just finished the game we were playing.
Yeah, but thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much for the follow. And yes, we'll stretch quickly.
Yeah.
You spread your wholesomeness still. Yeah, go spread your wholesomeness.
Yeah. Wholesomeness is always good.
Is it wholesome or is this just flirting? I'm confused.
I mean, it can be both.
Yeah, it's true.
It can have wholesome, feel good compliments.
It is online. Who's on in board games? Let's see what board games are being played right now.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a nice way to move us people on.
continue the wholesomeness.
Yes.
And forget about the 19 people I murdered. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
We won't talk about it.
Yep, absolutely. Chai tea for two with board gamer Steph, apparently. I think. Who's
Ooh.
this? I kind of like the idea of. Yeah, this looks like.
Yeah, raiding someone who's online.
Yeah. I just wanted to check because I think last time I looked in board games for somebody to raid, it was somebody. It was like a re-show, I think. But you know what?
Oh yeah, when they do the replays.
Yeah, but you know what? I am going to say this seems like a nice group. Apparently, they're from a group called All the Meeples of the Rainbow. So that seems very
I
much
like
my
that.
jam. Yeah, absolutely. Let's give them a raid.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, thank you so much for having me, though. That was
Yeah,
a
well,
lot of fun.
You are welcome anytime. Like as I say, I really enjoy playing board games with you. It's been a really great time to play this evening and just like experience something new. So thank you very much for
Yeah, definitely.
for suggesting this. I'm really glad we got together and played it, and we will have to do it again very soon.
Yeah, thank you.
I kind of wish I had like I'd prepared a Noir monologue for the end. Unless you have one off the cuff, like not to put you on.
I do not.
Ah, fair enough.
I'm sorry. I've been too busy killing.
That is absolutely fine. She said that all that time she'd been too busy killing. I guess ain't that just the way with? I guess that ain't just the way with dames.
I guess that's just a story for another day.
Oh my word! Right, we're gonna go raid another board gamer.
Yeah.
Hurrah, everyone! Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much to Lirie. Go follow Lirie. If I was sensible, I'd have like all the stuff set up so that you could like do guests.
It's
And I've
fine.
not done that because this was my first affiliate stream. So thank you very much for joining me on it. It's really great. In the meantime, hurrah!
Ta-ra.
Oh, that thanks for watching screen does not look good. Okay, fine.